being like, even a sold out theater, it's cool, but a new joke in a shitty bar feels 10 times better than selling out a 3,000 seat theater.
when something cracks for the first time and you realize you got something, you're like, oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Because like there's this process of creation that's just so weird. Like you never know. One day I'm going to run out of new ideas.
Yeah.
One day I'm going to run out of new jokes. I'm going to be like those guys that just have the same material for 50 years.
I know. And that was what it does feel weird because it's like, I do feel like the last 10 years there's been a real shift in like, you just got to fucking be putting shit out.
Well, there's so much content out there, and there's also so many people that come to comedy now.
Yeah.
I don't think comedy has ever been bigger, ever. There's way more comics selling out arenas. There's way more comics that have specials.
Yeah. For example, Fat Rascal on Netflix, December 5th.
Oh, my God. That comes out tomorrow.
That comes out tomorrow, yeah. That's
Stavros.
right. That's Fat Rascal, shot here in the beautiful Paramount Theater.
Great fucking theater.
Really fucking awesome.
Cool old school theater.
Yeah, dude. It was fucking insane. Yeah. Houdini's got Houdini's hooks are up there.
Oh my God.
That
Houdini performed there?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it was crazy.
Wow. I didn't know Houdini came to Austin.
Houdini was out there, dude.
Houdini hit the road like Bert Kreischer.
Yeah. There it is.
Look at you.
Fat Rascal.
You look like Ron Jeremy there.
Yeah, I know.
A little bit.
I do.
Right?
I have that vibe.
Like kind of a lot.
That's the Ron Jeremy with maybe 1/8 of the penis. It's kind of what we're going for there. It is tough to be compared to a guy who was historically ugly, but his saving grace was a huge dick, and my dick is little. Not a great.
Well, I think back then, porn stars, they wanted them to be ugly, so the guys didn't feel bad.
Didn't feel
if some
threatened.
good-looking guy. Like if you're at home whacking off with some good-looking guy who's getting laid, you're like, fuck him.
Who the fuck is this guy? Who does he think he is?
Look at him with a six-pack, piece of shit.
Yeah.
You want a guy who looks like Ron Jeremy.
That's true. Maybe we can take it to the next level. Maybe there's little dick porn has to start now.
I think they already have that in other countries.
You mean just all Japanese porn? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say that. You did. Boy, I don't know why you said that.
I felt it.
You know what's weird about Japanese porn is they have to blur out.
Censor.
They have to blur out the dicks and the vaginas.
Yeah.
They blur out penetration.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
What happened?
I don't understand it. I mean, what are you protecting by making confusion as to like whether or not someone is? I mean, you really don't have to have any real porn because it's all blurred out.
Yeah, I mean, I will say I have jacked off to the blurred out porn.
Interesting.
And it's not. Yeah, now we're getting into
no
my
other
zone.
choice.
Yeah, I don't
Did
know.
your hard drive crash?
Sometimes I'm in the zone, Joe. Sometimes you want to switch it up. You know, I like a big pillowy Asian titty to jack off to. You know, and you can't really get you want to get those straight from the source. You know, you want to get Japanese stuff. They're making cool
from
noises.
Japan.
Yeah,
right. You don't want someone who's been BBL'd in the titties.
Listen, I didn't say that. I'm just saying I want it all. Give me a sampler pack.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of authentic.
Grass-fed.
Authentic cuisine.
I mean? Yeah,
you want to go to Chinatown sometimes if you want Chinese food.
Yeah, sometimes you want to go to Beijing.
You don't want Panda Express.
No.
You want to get the real deal.
No, the Panda Express will hit the spot.
It's not bad every now and then if you're at the mall. You want some orange chicken.
If you're at the mall, getting your dick sucked by a Zara employee in the bathroom.
Jesus Christ.
Just taking the metaphor to its logical conclusion.
Go as far as you can go with it. I support your thought process.
But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel worldly jacking off to Japanese porn. Funny is that I have an e-reader thing, and I was reading some book about I was reading about Goodfellas or some trashy or not even trashy but a detective thing, and then I switched it up to something smart on the outside, some shit about civil rights or something like that.
So that people would know. You can switch it on the outside?
You can switch it on the outside. It's just I've done that before.
What does the outside look like?
It's just like a screen. So
there's an outside screen too?
Yeah, just the screen, right, of the e-reader, and it'll just show what you're reading.
Right.
And I was reading
Garbage.
I said, some fucking book about, I was reading about the Phoenix Suns, 7 seconds or less. I read a lot of basketball books, that kind of shit. And then a girl was coming over. I was like, let's do some fucking. I don't even know what I had. Some book I started, never even finished. I was like, let's
pretend I'm smart.
Or even shit girls like a Murakami book.
What's a Murakami?
He's
book?
good, dude. Those are good books. They're dreamy Japanese book. Back to the Japanese thing. I don't know. It's a book about the guy does a lot of magic. It's some magical realism shit. It's all about. It's always a guy who there's always like an insane woman who has like BPD, and it's always some nerd. And in the book, the nerd always fucks the girl really well. I don't know what that is about. Check it out, man.
These are Men Without Women.
Haruki Murakami. Great stuff.
What I talk about when I talk about running.
I haven't read that one.
Huh. Norwegian Wood.
Norwegian Wood's
good. I know that guy. I've seen his work.
yeah. It's blurred out, but
he's
good.
the reason why Ron Jeremy had a career.
Yeah, just some blonde 6'4" guy.
Some Fabio-looking motherfucker with a giant hog.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, in Norwegian Wood, he fucks two. He fucks an old lady and a young woman.
Wow.
Yeah. That shows you what I'm getting out of literature, by the way. It's just that who's the main character's getting pussy out of. There's some fucking like professor listening to this, like, that guy's dumb as shit. That's what he gets out of Murakami, but what can I say?
Hey.
They're nice dreamlike books.
Art is open to interpretation. Different people get different things.
I'm a simple man. I see things through one lens.
You should be you.
Yeah.
You don't need to be those motherfuckers. How many professors have you ever met that are happy? They seem perpetually conflicted.
Yeah, just the ones
tortured.
Just the ones who fuck their students, I'm pretty sure.
And they can't do that anymore.
Yeah,
that was like the main reason to be a professor. Back in the Feynman days, like, those guys all banged their graduate students. That was like part of the thing.
It's like, look,
really hot 22-year-old students that are enamored by this amazing professor with his PhD and a full library of books that he probably hasn't even read either. He actually probably has read them, which is even more incredible. He's not running a scam.
Exactly. That's the payoff. Yeah, you think in the like application process or the interview process, they're like, look, we can't offer you that much money, but here's a picture of all the girls that got in this year. Here's how good. Here's the quality.
No, not only do they get paid well, they get tenure. So they can't even get fired. But I bet they can get fired now if they bang their students.
Yeah. Also, I feel like I think higher ed in general is fucked.
When do you think they stopped banging their students? Was it the same time they stopped fucking kids?
Definitely after that. I think that was like
more recent.
I think that was more recent. I think people are still picking their spots and fucking their students.
Really?
Grads. I think it's up to grad student now, though. I don't think you can fuck an undergrad.
When I was in high school, my friend, she was 17. She was dating a Spanish teacher.
That guy should go to jail.
He was cool. He was the cool Spanish teacher.
Always bringing in paella.
He was like 25. I mean, relatively, the age gap wasn't that big.
Yeah. Still, she's a student at the school.
Yeah, but she was a little predator.
Yeah, she was.
Hey, woman. Since your man ain't got no heart, why don't you go to my apartment tonight? I'll show you a real man.
There you go.
What? Fuck you. Hey, woman. Since your man ain't got no heart, why don't you go to my apartment tonight? I'll show you a real man.
There you go.
What? Fuck you.